Good morning, everyone. I'm adjusting my little camera here. We got some new arrivals and new arrangements. I have some wonderful selenite towers that I got some beautiful stands for. I had a different stand that was battery operated, and I was using recyclable batteries, but as you can imagine, as many hours as I sit in front of this camera, it became a little bit of a nuisance. And I just felt like I'd rather have electricity. So for this wonderful new weekend reading, we are having some new stuff. And you see I've put my centerpiece now is my chakra wheel. My lovely sugilite was a gift, wonderful gift from a beautiful, one of many. You guys are all beautiful. This particular person had a stone that I hadn't heard of, and it's a psychic protection, so I received that. And of course the Nautilus, everlasting life and continuous cycles. And you all know about my blue kyanite. So let's begin our wonderful Saturday and Sunday reading. This is the weekend mystic energy for this coming, or today and tomorrow. And we'll bless all 7 decks as usual. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, divine. We welcome your presence here, and thank you for anointing all decks with this wonderful prayer. We accept your guidance and appreciate your energy. You are always welcome. Okay, here we go. You hear the train. It's like Petticoat Junction here. My whole life I've lived in this little town, and it is nice. It's comforting to me to hear the train go by. Oh, nice. Higher self. High priestess. And I've had the pleasure of meeting a few of the engineers by chance throughout my lifetime, and they blow special whistles as they go through. They gave me their patterns, and they know which part of the track I'm on, so they blow. It's fun to hear them because I know who it is. So it is quite like Petticoat Junction. I think it's amazing and wonderful that they shared that with me, and that I had the chance to actually meet the folks. And it's pretty cool. I think it makes me smile. Anything that makes us smile is worth it. So this is telling us we have the strength to endure whatever we come through in the spiritual journey that we're on right now. I'm turning these around because I could tell I was holding the deck upside down. That lets you know I'm not cheating and looking, because I didn't know it till I flipped this over. And so yes, having this moment of true 100% faith in allowing the universe to work things out for us. It is not easy to have that kind of blind faith, and that's exactly what she's doing. And this is saying, if you will have the blind faith, because she's also got her eyes closed, I want you to see this. This is not being able to see with your natural eyes anything that would be contrary to what you're believing for. That's the wonderful thing. You have to, and look what comes up underneath it is the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So it is the offer to follow and let the universe protect you and guide you to the right things. Sometimes our logical mind can mislead us. Sometimes it's something that's a real blessing, and logically it makes no sense. And you just have to go with that feeling. So the more you use it and allow yourself to choose those things that are called to you, you become really strong at it, and you start to trust it. That's the main thing, and that's what this card's talking about, is the trust. Because you really have to have a lot of trust to sleep with a lion in your lap. I mean, truly. Not even sleep, but just to close your eyes. I don't know that I'd be able to do that. I am doing it metaphorically, and that's what this is talking about. So it's saying have that kind of faith. And we have affluence. I choose to be debt-free and to live an affluent and healthy life. Loving that. I am choosing this. This is my current vibe on a continuous basis. And I know all of you are also having similar vibrations. So let's see what our vintage wisdom oracle cards have to say. And enchantment. Ooh, she's a mermaid. This is beautiful. And you know, everybody likes a little bit of enchantment. We get enchanted by things that, and I think more of the enchantment is about feeling like miracles happen every day. That's a magical thought and a magical thing. Even when we're in our darkest time, if you can choose to believe that something good is coming your way, more often than not, in a very quick order, if you can believe in it, it can come. So if you block it with your thoughts and words, then it's harder. So it's a little bit of enchantment, you speaking out, you know, that it feels like a little bit of magic going on, okay? And I don't mean like witchcraft, I mean, you know, magic. God and the universe are, it's all about manufacturing your belief system in a way that brings the benefit to you and not destroy you, okay? Because if you believe all is lost, then what chance are you giving yourself? Well, here we go. That one jumped out. Compromise. It just flew right out. There we go. Compromise. So we're going to use that. I'm going to scoot this one over. I've kind of crammed these stones in. I just rearranged everything. So that is the hardest thing to do, even if you're not making really big changes. I have Virgo tendencies, so those of you who know Virgos or are Virgos, I have the, I'm just going to pull a card today. I have the, I'm a cusp, so patience. I'm very strict on the alignment of my table, so it has to have balance. That's the Libra in me. So, but it's got to be just so. So first I find the just so, and then I try to balance it. That could go on forever. That's why that's why the video is late this morning. I apologize, but I had to have it just right. I changed it 3 or 4 times. Okay, let's see. Emerald, compassion. Now, if you notice on my table, I have 2 ginormous emeralds, and that is for also compassion and compromise. These are great, and patience. So there's some inner work going on here. Let's see what the just so you know, emeralds draw in love, positive energy, affluence and abundance. It talks about wealth and luck and true love, because it is the color of your heart chakra. So we have the Justice card. So this is talking about, well, those were right side up. I don't know what I did. I turned them back around. The Justice card is talking about having absolute laser focus, and when I was talking about balance and being determined and using higher self to guide you, that is what this is. Okay, for some of you it may be an actual judgment, which could be something coming in your favor. This is a time period, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3rd time's a charm. So it's allowing you to know right about, or it can mean March, and March is fastly closing in. Anything with 3. Now we have the Eight of Wands, which is communication. Very fast-moving energy. And it talks about compromise and compassion and patience. So there's something coming in that has not been revealed yet. You're going to get some kind of communication this weekend that may be something new, new developments. So there may be unexpected communication either from someone or about something. Now this is where there's been something that's being worked on. Okay, that's what this means. He is taking a knee, which is saying, holy moly, I don't know if I can make this last push. I'm on the verge of giving up, and I encourage you, do not give up. You're almost there. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. Take a breath, drink some water, get some sleep, and keep pushing. Okay, you're almost there. These are all the achievements that have happened previously, and you're at the last stage. And the reason I say that is because it is a 9, and the 9 means right before completion. So don't give up. Okay. Now we have the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is talking about, now it's not giving up. What it's saying is, let go of what no longer serves you. Lighten your load. Don't carry negative emotions or thoughts. If something's been plaguing you, sometimes we have to make a decision. When we're trying to pull the whole wagon load, sometimes we have to, we have to dump some of the weight. So some of the things that you've been dragging around with you, old regrets, old grudges, unforgiveness, those things need to be jettisoned. You have to get rid of those. Release that stuff. Only take what helps you. Think about it this way. If he's got all these swords, and these 2 won't even cut butter, he doesn't need those 2 swords. They're not any good to him. He doesn't have time to stop and sharpen these swords. He's got these good swords to go. Leave the ones it's too heavy anyway. Leave the ones that aren't serving you. Okay. You can't use a bread knife in a sword fight, so let that go, okay? I don't know where that came from, but that was for somebody. So to have this beautiful enchanted thing going on here, if that doesn't look like enchantment, I don't know what does. So when honestly, I know you all know when you meditate how good it feels. It feels amazing. It feels magical. It feels enchanted. When your higher self is fully involved and you're in that place of release and surrender, especially when you know it's your soul involved, it is the best feeling in the world, and we want to bottle it up and take it with us throughout the day. And that's when we have these moments where we go, God, this is so hard. Why can't I feel like this all the time? Well, that's the compromise. And that's why you at least have to do the meditation and do the connection to soul. Because if you don't, then how would you even know where the relief is or what the good is, okay? So you won't feel it if you never experience it. So don't stay in the grind constantly. Sit down and reboot and connect. So I got my cheaters. I have a couple of pairs I've hidden. And I actually went on I went on Amazon and bought like 6 pairs so I could stash them in various places so I won't be carrying them off. Okay, so we have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like. There, that nine of rods. Yet there's a lot going on energetically. The Moon card. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. The Justice card. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event, in fact, was a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. There's this. And you are eternally loved and guided. How about that? Let's see what the Emerald and Compassion is in our lovely crystal reading cards. You can find the names of all the cards below below the video. I post that on there. since you guys are my little private group, I don't have to put all my propaganda. And I'll read the quick stuff first, so for any of you that are promotes divine love and compassion, assists in staying connected to wisdom of the heart, deeply activates heart chakra and assists in creating an intimacy, assists in letting go of old connections and superficial relationships. Some of you are working real hard to hang on to something that you don't need anymore. So the related chakra is the heart. And the emerald has been recognized for its powerful medicine of love and compassion for centuries. It was found in the breastplates of the kings and queens from ancient times. This sacred stone shares the medicine of the heart and invites you to deepen into the love and compassion of your organic nature. I also want to say, since it mentioned the kings and queens, I'm going to pull this down just a touch so you all can see. This is also a stone that Cleopatra just like put, if she could have ground it up and eaten it, she may have, I don't know. But she had herself completely adorned from head to toe in emeralds. So, there's a fun fact. So, the message from the Crystal Diva. You have attracted this card today because your current situation is calling for a deeper level of compassion. Although this is your natural state of being, at times, due to life experience, your heart can close off to its compassionate love. You're being called to drop deeply into your heart as you awaken to the pure essence of who you truly are. If you have been feeling a lack of love for yourself and those around you, I was trying to see if I said for or from. And the situations in your life, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to extend your heart as you are being guided and supported to awaken the compassion that lies within. Opening up to compassion is the only way for you to truly love yourself and heal this current situation at hand. You are being encouraged to let go of judgments and expectations you may have about yourself and others. So that's really, really important. This is the forgiveness, okay, that I was talking about, carrying this unforgiveness. It's time to forgive yourself and let go of any self-criticisms as you allow compassion to heal your heart. You are encouraged to be gentle at this time. The Divas of Emerald invite you to open and let them shine their healing light of compassion deeply in your heart. Place this card on your heart chakra and breathe this healing energy deeply into your being and bring a deep sense of compassion. So, because you all may not have this card, I want to also say this to you because I thought about this yesterday. When you see these pictures, this is the reason why we have the card, is even though you don't have the stone in your possession, your visual image of this card is just as good, because our higher selves are on a different vibration. So it's about imagining, and imagining makes it real. So if you lock this image in your mind and then reflect and as you meditate, see this stone, or any of the ones I have. I'm going to pick this one up because it's not as encumbered as the other one. Okay. So you can see, this is the actual, here's one, you can see it perfectly. See that crystal sticking out of the end of this? Okay, it looks like a crystal little, it's a long, elongated piece, just like that. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it where the light, there we go. That might help. And so having any kind of thought of being in that, I'm going to pull this one because, oh good, it wasn't stuck. This one has a really great, you can see the faceted, see those great stones. So these I got offline. Oh no, I got these in a shop, but they weren't expensive. They were like $9 a piece, or maybe even less. They might have been like $6 a piece. So you can get them online. Just get the rough ones. They don't have to be polished. And we're going to do this heart chakra meditation together right now. So we're going to breathe deeply into our hearts this beautiful emerald energy and restore our forgiveness and compassion and release the love out into the universe as we breathe in now, breathing in beautiful white divine light. Hold it in your heart and release that beautiful green emerald chakra energy out into the universe, love and light for whoever may need it. I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I send you much love, and I hope this helps. If any of you are suffering from a moment of needing to be loved and feel compassion from others, I send you that energy now. Many, many blessings. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Monday. Namaste.